All right, shalom, shalom, guys. It is the 14th day of the 8th Hebrew month. It is Wednesday night, November 21st, 2018. And don't forget about the White House petition. I don't need to flash up the sign. It's always in the links below my videos, except for the ones on Shabbat. And then also my 4 pillars of what my ministry is all about is also in the links under every video. So we got a Q drop that I know a lot of you probably already know about, but this one was dropped yesterday, December 5th. So D5 now has a new meaning, December 5th. Nothing can stop what is coming, nothing. This election was not about fixing the economy, trade, borders, he goes on, et cetera, et cetera. It wasn't about any of that so that another corrupt politician or insider could simply undo it. This was not simply another 4-year election, but a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. And he has a link that I'm going to put right below the video here. On December 5th, the House GOP is going to hold hearings into the Department of Justice's probe of the Clinton Foundation. Now remember, this whole thing about the Russia collusion, not only was it a fake story, but it actually, the tampering of the election, rather than it being done by the president, it was actually done by Hillary Rodham Clinton, the pedophile and pedophile, and Obama. They were the ones guilty of doing it, and of course they projected what they did on President Trump. So the fact that now the House GOP, before they relinquished their power to the Democrats in January, that they're now having a hearing to probe the Clinton Foundation, which the Clinton Foundation is a full-on child sex trafficking front. The whole reason why McCain had to be executed was so that the Clintons would no longer have cover. They used McCain as their cover. McCain was executed for his wicked deeds and his child sex trafficking cover-ups and a lot of other traitorous things, and he was removed out of the way, so now that the Clintons had no way to cover for themselves. So this is yet another indication and proof that with Whitaker now as the acting Attorney General, that they're moving ahead with this. This is going forward. Trump has said, Whitaker, you do what you need to do, and now we have this GOP hearing happening on December the 5th. It's incredible. Now again, the media doesn't talk about this type of stuff, but it's happening, and I'll post the link right below this article. If you have not listened to or subscribed to iPot, please do so. He has a great analysis of this whole Q drop. iPot. He's a great YouTube channel, and he does a far better job at Q analysis than I ever could. But hallelujah, this is just really good news coming in right at the end of the 3 days that I spent at UCLA. When I was in Malibu this evening to film that video I did earlier of the sunset, I saw just all the gnarled mass of trees that were blackened and all the fires that had happened there. But they're completely contained. There's no fires at all anymore. That was quite interesting to see. So I wanted to talk about, someone had asked, well, Daniel, since students are not going to be at UCLA and the classes are done for the remainder of the week, what are you going to do until Monday? Well, I got a lot to do, actually. I'm going to be having a second interview with Angela Power Disney, the SRA survivor from Ireland. And she's going to be giving me another interview, and I'm going to be asking her more in-depth questions about the Hampstead case and about the satanic pedophilia going on in England and London. And that's going to be scheduled for this upcoming Friday, so not tomorrow, but the next day. I am planning to do another interview with Rose, but that's probably not going to be till next week. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot more investigative reporting on the satanic pedophiles like I normally do. And I'm also going to be putting together quite a detailed video, like I mentioned this morning, about the history of the First Amendment and how the Founding Fathers specifically designed the First Amendment to protect open-air street preachers. I'm going to tie in the satanic pedophilia that I'm coming against with my open-air street preaching and bring it all together. So I'm really looking forward. It's going to be kind of a historical video with a lot of history and facts, but I'm looking forward to doing that. Hallelujah. So the issue with my video capture camera, I am unable to improve the audio. I went and talked to several tech people today. I even went to Best Buy, and basically they said there's no way to hook up a wireless mic or any type of mic to this particular type of video capture camera that I have. So we're sort of stuck with the audio. They said I could buy a camcorder, but that's going to be like $250. And then if I wanted to buy a microphone to attach to that, it's another $150 on top of that. So $400 just for that. So really can't do that right now, but we'll see going forward. And then also I did find out what was wrong with my SD card and why it didn't record anything today. And it's because I have to format that SD card. It's not enough just to delete the files. You have to reformat it every time to free up the memory. And I didn't know that. So I figured that out. So that will not happen again. I was really frustrated, and I'm really apologetic, guys. I filmed so much street preaching today, and to see that only 1 minute and 30 seconds was recorded was really heartbreaking. All I can say is that it was a really, really good day. There was probably, I would say the crowd that was listening to me was about 100 students or so, at the minimum. I'm probably being conservative. So there was a lot of people there, and there was this really good interaction I had with this one student. He was a hypocrite. I mean, he was a Christian who was living in sin, but it was a really good interaction, and he came under a lot of conviction. Anyway, I'm really frustrated that didn't get recorded. So I'm sorry, and it will never happen again. I'm still learning I've never used this type of technology before with the video capture camera and all that. So I'm still learning. All right, so I will post this article that Q put in this Q drop right below the video. Keep your head up and don't let these naysayers discourage you. President Trump is cracking down on these child sex traffickers, and he's doing even more than that. He's going to the root of all this stuff, and he's trying to make it so that we actually get a government that's going to be consistently against this child sex trafficking and not just a one-time thing. Again, if you haven't seen my video, Prophecy, Pedophiles, Trump, X marks the spot, go see that. I think it gives a really good long-term perspective of these two terms that President Trump will have, and then how that fits in with prophecy and the scriptures. All right, if you like what I'm doing, if you want to support what I'm doing, I have my PayPal link. You don't have to be a PayPal subscriber to send money through PayPal. I have my PayPal link below this video. I also have a link to my Patreon where you can make a monthly support. I have a link to, or I have a P.O. box, and in fact, my friend from Juneau, Saffron, he called me and said that letters have come in, and he's already deposited some money into the bank account. I won't be able to obviously respond to your letters until I get back to Juneau on December 9th, so just be patient with responses to those letters. I have a bunch of other links too. I got a link where you can buy my Amazon books. Yah has just really blessed me in a lot of ways, and I want to just thank you. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you for your support, your love, not just the financial support, but all the prayers. Thank you. It's so wonderful to have so much support and prayer as I'm doing this ministry that Yah has given me. Hallelujah. Yah bless you guys, and enjoy your long weekend. Shalom, shalom. I'll be coming out with a lot of stuff over the next couple days. God bless.